Hello everyone, this is RalorWolf here, once again picking up pretty much where we left off. I haven't made any adjustments. I did kind of look around at the being able to adjust things. I remembered in the end of last episode, in the changelogs, they said different things will have different settings you can play before you actually launch now. So you can change, I guess, the altitude that your parachute will actually open. So leave that where it is. And the minimum pressure, I'm guessing this is where it originally deploys. Because if you hit spacebar and set this off in space, it does nothing. But once you enter the atmosphere, it opens up into that drag chute kind of form. I'm guessing that's what that means. It has to have at least 0.01 air pressure to be able to open. I'm guessing that's what it is. And also engines you can set now to have different thrust limiters. So if you have a big section of 5 or 6 engines, and some of them are more powerful than others, or you want to conserve fuel in your center column while burning the outer ones, you can set this down so it only goes up to 50%, while all the others can go up to 100. That is an awesome addition. I haven't needed it very often, but a lot of times I think it's because it hasn't been there. Because I remember there were a couple times last year where I was like, man, I wish I could have this engine burning small or less than this one. I could see that would be really useful in space shuttles, where you have a rocket driving a spaceship and it's off-center, so you definitely have to have one engine burning harder than the other. So that could be useful. I remember I do need to change my staging around, and let's see, that was fine, and that's fine. And what I'm also going to do, I'm basically going to try and go to the moon today. And also they redesigned the parts descriptions, so it shows some brief information, some of the most important stuff, the flavor text on the bottom, and if you right click it opens up to the actual details. I want to make this a lander. That means I need legs. It's gonna be kind of tall and skinny and prone to falling over, but it should work as long as we land properly. And now since we have this extra tank that we're hopefully going to be landing the whole thing back on Kerbin, we can throw, and I hope this has enough. Enough Delta V to get us where we want to go. Oh, I might just, here, I'll make these 4 and put the parachutes up top. Actually, it might help to have those now back where they were. Alright, we've got that, I think we're ready to go as long as the staging is still right. One last adjustment. Make these come down. Oh, dang it. And of course. Basically, I need to make sure those are lower than my main rocket so nothing breaks. So these can support its weight. Alright, that should do it. Alright, looks like we're going to have a nighttime landing. Oh, I don't need to throttle up at all. SAS on. And fire. It's a little squirrely. Looks like it's gonna try and put us in a polar orbit, which is not what I want. Not at all. Okay, it's letting me adjust a little bit now that we're a little bit lighter. Definitely not the best way I want to get up, but it looks like it may work. Alright, now we're already on our lander stage, so this is not good. Not exactly how I wanted to go about this. But it should still work. I have confidence. I can make it work. I guess we could go ahead and try and go for Minmus. It's not exactly what I was planning, but it will be an easier target than the moon. Yeah, since I don't think we're going to have enough fuel to get to the moon, I'm going ahead and going to Minmus instead. Which seems counterintuitive. You would think the moon would be easier to get to, but really, when you don't have much fuel, it doesn't take much to adjust yourself around Minmus and land. And since I really want to get a landing right now, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the easier landing. Yeah, I should have enough fuel. And normally, too, I would adjust my orbital incline before I even tried to make this maneuver, but I ended up at a pretty good spot for this encounter, so I'm going for it, and then I'll adjust on the way out there. We now have a Minmus encounter. Woohoo! Try and bring this in really close. Maybe not quite that close. Alright. Now, make sure I have everything right. Uh-oh. I just hit spacebar, which released my parachutes, which should be okay. They should stay decent, I hope. I'm starting to get a little worried that I might actually get stranded out here, which will not be good. Nope, there's only one way to tell. Just do it, right? Let's make sure I'm not going to hit any peaks. Actually, might want to go ahead and land on this peak as we pass it. It's going to take a while to slow us down. Or maybe not. Alright, just keep drifting. It's gonna drift down. I'm gonna get rid of this maneuver node. It's gonna annoy me. I said put gear out. There we go. This is definitely on a slope. Okay, landing on big slopes sucks. I was hoping to hit the top, but that didn't happen. No matter what happens, I'm definitely stranding this guy out here. And we landed. Oh man. Talk about stress. Let's see. Started trying to land up here. Coasted and wasted all my fuel getting down here. But that's okay. We've landed. We've accepted that Jebediah is going to be stranded out here doing private secret missions, maybe. We don't know. We will let him go ahead and take an EVA. Oh, and the other thing they mentioned on the changelog is that now our jetpacks use monopropellant. So I'm guessing to refuel in the capsule, you actually have to have monopropellant. I will test that out. I can go ahead and do an EVA report. 32 science, keep it. We will not actually be able to get this. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and transmit some. I don't want this mission to be a loss until I can rescue this guy. I'm surprised he can't do an EVA. Okay, there's an EVA report. Oh, he's already got an EVA report. Where did he get that from? Oh, yeah, that's right. I did one. Oh, duh. I'm stupid. Okay, 40 science. Okay. Take surface sample. 150 science. Keep data. Okay. It doesn't show my jetpack. Oh, wait, EVA propellant, I guess. Okay, 490. I'm at 490. We're going to test this out. Let him get in. Hopefully not knock the ship over. It's kind of precarious. Board. Go ahead and do an EVA and just sit there. And, oh, he's at 5. So, does it just refill? I was hoping that since they made it monopropellant, you would actually have to have monopropellant. Oh, wait. I think this capsule does come with monopropellant. Now that I think about it, when I looked at the data on it before. Yeah, okay. Resources on him is 5 now. If I get in, monopropellant still says 10. Okay, we'll have to look into all that. Oh, jeez. take off that SAS. It's draining my electrical charge, which I'm about to drain my electrical charge. Observe materials bay. Okay, I get 25 for transmitting that. 15 if I transmitted that. Crew report. I get 25 for that. I'll go ahead and transmit that guy. Watch my electrical charge, okay. Okay, yeah, it won't let me do another one. Review the stored data. 40 for my EVA report. Yes, I'll go ahead and transmit it. 37.5 for the surface sample, or 150 if I take it home. But of course, I'm not taking it home right now. But so 37 is decent. Oh, I have no more electrical charge. Never mind. Oh, I just oh well. So that's all I can transmit, and there's no way he's getting home this in this mission. I guess I can go ahead and keep all this data. Man. Well, the mission is half a success. Who knows what Jebediah will do on Minmus while he's stranded. He doesn't even have a friend. Maybe he will create the materials bay or the goo into his own friend. He will make friends with the goo. When we come back, Jebediah may be green. Exactly. Well, that ends this episode. I would go back. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do some research. Poor Jebediah. Precariously perched on Minmus. Alright, I did bring home 72 science. And that's probably, yeah, that's not even enough to unlock anything. So, alright. It was somewhat of a mission. I guess I'll see you next time, where we will reform this ship to be a little bit better. I'm going to try and stay away from the asparagus design I used in the previous season, just because it really bogs down the frame rate and is not as pretty as it could be. It'll get us there, but, you know. So I will redevise this plan. Maybe just launching it better will help. But now, I need to devise a way to get a rescue crew. Maybe I'll make that later. I'll just go for a moon landing and leave Jebediah stranded to his own, leave him to his own devices. But, yep, I will see you next time.